Trump and Melania had a gigantic problem at Barron graduation as they began contending and hauling each other in a viral video, leaving everybody in shock. Barron even began crying as he watched his folks shaming him at his graduation. You will be shocked to see how irresponsible Trump and Melania are when we show you the video footage in this video. However, why will they resolve their disagreements in a public setting like a graduation? Is Trump's affair with Stormy Daniels cheating the source of their disagreement? Don't worry, we'll tell you right away as we show you the video footage in this video. Yet, before we uncover the video, we should initially place in some setting on how the graduation was progressing before the contention scene began. For the first part of the day, Donald Trump set his lawful difficulties to the side and traveled to Florida to observe his most youthful child Barron's secondary school graduation on Friday at West Palm Seashores. The leader of West Palm Oceanside, Donald Trump, and his significant other, Melania, watched their child, who is 18 years of age, and his companions from the class of 2024 commend their important day. As the families settled into their bleacher seats, two police snipers above the announcer's box kept a close eye on them. The Palm Oceanside Sheriff's Office and U.S. In anticipation of Trump's arrival, a large number of marshals were on the scene, guarding the sidewalk and patrolling the highway. In the event that you're new to this channel, kindly help by raising a ruckus around town button. Likewise, kindly guarantee to stir things up around town button so you'll be quick to know when I drop another video. Yeah, despite the uncommon conditions encompassing a secondary school graduation, the sharp-looking visitors kept on delighting in the event, grinning and talking as the school band entertained them with Verde music. The president and his 10-vehicle Secret Service procession entered the school through a well-guarded exit directly behind the football field with minutes to spare. Trump, wearing a dark suit, white shirt and blue tie, was momentarily seen and the crowd ejected in cheers. He plunked down in the principal column of the stands next to Melanie, a lady with a straw cap and a blue overcoat, and her dad, Victor Naves. Barron's residency at the elite West Palm Oceanside non-public school has been shrouded in secret as the previous first woman is resolute about safeguarding her 6 feet, 7-inch level, forgetting about his child in the open. Last month, notwithstanding, Trump, who is 77 years of age, carried Oxbridge into the spotlight when he requested that Judge Juan Dealer put his quiet cash preliminary on pause so he could go to the function at 10 a.m. When Merchant finally granted the former president's request for a day off, the aerial visit this morning was possible. The trial is scheduled to resume on Monday. The initial number of the program was America, the delightful sung by the school ensemble. The occasion started with a warm greeting from the speaker to the alumni. What's more, their families to the President and Mrs. Trump. I need to expand an extraordinary hello. He kept on making energetic commendation. Furthermore, he referenced that William Minter, the school's organizer, couldn't join in, yet broadened his hottest wishes. The MC went on by telling the graduating class, "You have succeeded in sports and scholastics and made companions that will endure forever." They were so brave, despite the 85-degree heat and their customary navy blue gowns, caps, and hats. Everyone in this room is ecstatic about you. Cars frequently honked their horns as they sped by the school. The understudies were presented sequentially with the speaker, advancing toward Trump to a resonating show of approval, standing tall in his red band and dim blue cap. Before shaking hands and accepting his diploma, Barron glanced briefly across the audience. By refusing to wear the yellow sash that indicated his membership in the National Honor Society, Barron distinguished himself from his fellow graduates. Unlike his classmates, the 6 feet 7-inch Trump signed, kept his composure and waved at his family as the ceremony came to a close, clearly pleased. Trump gave the grades, his characteristic thumbs up, chatted animatedly with a beaming Melania and clapped and waved to them. He clearly enjoyed his son's rite of passage. The former first couple waved to the audience as they are about to leave, and Trump celebrated by pumping his right fist. The spectators returned the gesture with waving and enthusiastic applause, returning to their motorcade. They departed from the school after that to allow personnel to focus solely on the ceremony. The 54-acre property was closed to classes for the day. Only those who had been invited were allowed entry, and the media were prevented from covering the event. The Secret Service requested that the families of the 116 graduates arrive multiple hours early to complete a security screening before they could take their seats on the football pitch. Now that Friday's graduation is over, everyone is wondering what Barron will do next. The youngest of four, the first of Trump's 5 children, has grown into an interesting young man. And last week, DailyMail.com exposed how prominent conservatives are gushing over his charisma and political savvy. Insiders believe he has expressed interest in a political career and is a fervent backer of Trump's 2024 campaign, even though he never says a word in public. Why not? One supporter even went so far as to suggest he run for president in the future. He carries the Trump surname. An earlier version of this article stated that Barron will represent Florida at the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee in July. Nonetheless, Melania, 54, later expressed that her child was respected by the designation, however, had earlier responsibilities that came first. As per Trump's assertion to Megyn Kelly last year, Barron was nothing about. It will be written at the same school where Ivanka, one of his older children, Tiffany, and Donald Trump Jr. were there. There have been unverified reports that Melania could get back to New York with Barron, assuming he chooses to go to New York College. Trump recently hints that the current upheaval on liberal college campuses may have an impact on his son during an event on May 9th at his Mar-a-Lago Palm Beach residence at the present time. He is performing honorably. His grades are all expert. He will soon be attending college. The universities we're thinking about have changed since we last talked with them 2 months prior. He included a video cut shared to X. Barron has been an inhabitant of New York for quite a while. Since 2021, he has lived in Florida and attended Oxbridge Academy, where employees are required to sign non-disclosure agreements because of the 610 mostly wealthy students' private lives. Graduates have won spots at renowned 4-year establishments, including Howard Cornell, UCLA, and numerous others, including Vanderbilt. Furthermore, the school invests wholeheartedly in the way that its understudies have been all acknowledged. There are 24 varsity teams, an 8-year-old, sailing, and equestrian programs. Barron has been a New Yorker for a considerable amount of time. He has done motion flight simulator despite the fact that Barron's name does not appear on any rosters. His love of computers and football is well known. He attends a school that is relatively small in comparison to other schools in Florida. Referred to Friday as the unfamiliar president's crook quiet cash preliminary approaches its decision, Donald and Melania Trump will go to their child nobleman's secondary school graduation service in Florida together, while Ms. Trump's dad Victor Deneves and different guardians were in the stands at Palm Oceanside, Florida in his Oxbridge Foundation. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe for more videos.